Yeah, I'm just gonna whoa.
Allergies.
It looks like you're in focus.
Feels like I'm in focus.
Tuesday morning here in the studio. Tuesdays are really cool because most Tuesdays, Colin and I go to a diner in downtown and get breakfast and have a meeting. We talk about kind of our short-term goals, what we have to do this week, today, and then we talk about long-term vision so that we both know we're on the same page and that our goals are always intact.
And this morning we mainly talked about managing time. There's a ton of things we want to do later in the summer, and we have a lot of stuff going on right now. We're trying to figure out how to best manage our time and be as efficient as possible.
So if any of you guys have a lot of things going on or you have a lot of stuff you want to do, one really good thing to do is write them down. If you write down a to-do list at night for the next morning or in the morning first thing and start crossing things off, you'll start to understand how long each thing takes. It'll feel good to cross them off and you can get more done in a short amount of time.
One thing that I just started doing, which I can't believe I'm only doing now, is packing my bag with everything that I need for the next day the night before. It's a really easy task, but sometimes if you leave it to the morning, you're tired and it just feels a lot tougher than it has to be. So now I've just started doing this. I pack everything the night before. Makes my life that much easier in the morning.
Little things add up.
All right, today we want to talk about an email that we got last night from a girl in India named Shivani. And what she was telling us is that she doesn't necessarily work in a creative job, but she started a blog and started making these videos to kind of express her creativity outside of work.
Shivani is a blogger from Mumbai, and she sent us the first video on her YouTube channel. The first thing that really sticks out to me is I've been going to India since I was a little kid. Some of the scenery that she captured in this video is pretty incredible, and it's really nostalgic for someone like me, and I'm sure a lot of other people who have visited India. She really captured it in a really cool way. I was impressed with the shots she got.
And even the photos on her blog, she adds this like grainy filter to them. They just look really cool, and I also think she's a great writer. She says here, my blog is a base in which I want to get people's story and write/film about it. A platform which will also allow me to collaborate and help others see what they see. And that's super in line with why we started this channel, the Saxon video, the video about Mike, the Fairfax video. A lot of the videos that we make are to try and share other people's perspectives.
Another really cool thing about this YouTube channel is that it kind of opens the line of communication between creators. And someone across the world who's making videos and thinks that we might be interested in sends us an email. And we wouldn't have seen this video had it not been for this.
Like, the internet blows my mind that this is a thing that you can do, that someone in India can see our channel and send us an email. It just blows my mind. I think it's so cool. It makes me want to go to India and meet people and meet all the people that watch this channel. I just think it's amazing. And also, I can really relate to that because I think both of us send this type of email all the time. Like, I always send emails to random people and they don't always write back, but it's worth the email because you never know what could happen.
The way that Colin and I started working together was through an email like this.
Because I created a piece of content and he saw it.
So I guess to wrap this up, we want to encourage you guys to continue creating and sharing your creations, whether that's through email or through YouTube. Just share with other creators. We're really interested in this stuff, so keep sending it to us and keep sharing your content, your vision, your creativity with everyone around you. Should we answer some quick questions, just like how did you get that steady shot or anything like that?
We're gonna answer a couple quick questions now from the video yesterday. Matt Hand says, how did you get that moving shot of Samir and that coffee shop around 309? Steady hands, question mark? Yes, I have extremely steady hands. People have always told me that with my shots.
I can't get those kind of shots. If I'm shooting, it's definitely shaky. So he's got super steady hands.
Connor Simon, can I edit your videos?
It sounds logistically challenging.
Yeah, that sounds tough.
Maybe we'll do something one time where we upload a bunch of footage and you guys can edit it, and then we pick the best edit.
I like that a lot.
We send you something or we collaborate on something. I think that would be a really cool contest assignment kind of video.
Yes. Nate T, did Samir make the music?
I didn't make the music from yesterday's video, but I am trying to make more music as our time frees up, and we'll include it in these videos.
Frank says, what are some tips to creating good B-roll footage? I usually have the most success when I can put the camera on a tripod or put it on a ledge or something like that. Even though I do have steady hands, it's just way better with the tripod.
One thing about good B-roll is that it usually comes into frame. What I mean by that is you leave the camera down somewhere and let the world happen.
I like that.
That's good B-roll.
LaShawn wants to know why one side of our lens is out of focus. I think, Samir, you might be out of focus right now.
We're trying to figure it out. We thought it might be a smudge, but it sounds like from what LaShawn said that it could be because we dropped this lens, and we were doing a production in Missouri and we definitely dropped it.
Yes.
Colin was handing it to me and I was in a car, he was out the car, and it fell. So be careful with your production equipment.
That's the last tip for the day.
Last tip for the day. All right, we gotta get to work. Comment, questions, topics, anything you want below, and we'll be back tomorrow.
See ya.